Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fall 2 Sports Awards. This year, Fall 2 included football and swimming and diving. My name is Caitlin McBride, and I am accompanied by Connor Randall, presidents here at Bronxville High School. We want to thank everyone for your continued support of all the Bronco athletes this past season, and a special thank you to everyone who helped get our Fall 2 athletes back out on the field and in the swimming pool. Thank you to our athletic director, Mr. Haven, for leading us through this year and juggling everything that has been thrown his way with such professionalism. From scheduling buses and canceling buses, to scheduling games and canceling games, he has been there every step of the way and is always looking out for our student athletes. Mr. Haven, we know you could not do this without the help of Ms. Hartson in the athletic office, and we cannot thank you both enough for ensuring the safety of everyone in the athletic office. And none of this would be possible without the support of the Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Roy Montesano, Principal Ann Meyer, and Assistant Principal Marcellus Lassane. Thanks to all of our Fall 2 coaches for adhering to the strict guidelines and preparing our athletes for safe competitions. We would also like to thank our parent presidents, Ms. Tricia Riley and Ms. Cindy Randall, for their leadership. We would like to offer a huge thanks to all the Athletic Council parent volunteers whose hard work, dedication, and efforts constantly help to improve the Bronco athletic experience. A special thank you to parent executive Laura Petty for her hard work on designing and ordering all senior banners this year. Thanks to the School Foundation for their continued support of Bronco athletics and especially for their help with Local Live. With the constraints placed on fan attendance, Local Live has provided our community with a safe way to witness all of the Bronco action. A very special thank you to our grounds crew led by Yomar Acevedo for keeping our fields in top condition. At this time, I would like to hand the microphone over to my co-president, Connor Randall.
We'd like to give a special thank you to the athletic department's diligent work for getting our Fall 2 teams competing and providing opportunities for our out-of-season spring teams. Thanks to our athletic trainer Danielle Villanova for keeping the athletes stitched together each season. A special thanks to Athletic Council teacher liaison Mr. Anthony Vaglica for his dedication to the Athletic Council, and also thank you to Brian Parker for helping to create and prepare the highlight video and live stream for tonight's event. A big round of applause to all the Athletic Council student members and especially Athletic Council seniors who consistently volunteer their efforts in making this the finest athletic experience for the entire Bronxville community. We want to take a moment to reflect on an unofficial varsity team that is called the Athletic Council. This Fall 2 season, we saw excellent school spirit through many of our events. This included spirited senior games, which honored our senior athletes, and proudly designed senior banners on Hayes Field, which were displayed to showcase our senior athletes. Our spirit was evident at our exciting games, meets, and matches throughout the season. The Athletic Council is now gearing up for an exciting spring season. At this time, we would like to introduce Bronxville Athletic Director, Mr. Joe Haven.
Thank you, Connor. Good evening. Welcome to the coaches, the athletes, and parents. We are here to recognize and appreciate the participation of our varsity student athletes who have sacrificed much time and energy to contribute to the successes of their respective teams. I would like to congratulate all the athletes for their efforts. As Katie said, there are many people who make the athletic department run. She mentioned them. I will mention them again. It's worth doing. The work that goes into ensuring that the student athletes get the best opportunities here at Bronxville is tremendous, and I appreciate everybody's work. People I'd like to also point out are Mr. Lee, Mike Lee, and Yomar Acevedo and their staff for preparing all our facilities. Victor Prini, George Phillips, and all security personnel who are always around to ensure the student safety. I appreciate the efforts of our school nurses and Dr. Levitt for being advocates for our student athletes. I'd like to personally thank Dr. Montesano, Dr. Kelly, Dan Carlin, and Ann Meyer, and all the school administrators for the support of our athletes. I'll take this opportunity to thank the Bronxville School Board and the Bronxville Foundation for their commitment of excellence for the students in Bronxville School. I would be remiss if I did not extend a huge thank you to the Athletic Council Parent Committee for all their work on behalf of the student athletes. As Connor mentioned, thank you to Danielle Villanova, our trainer, for caring for and rehabilitating our athletes. Thank you to Mr. Vaglica for all his work with the Athletic Council preparing this event and many other events throughout the year. To the parents, I extend my gratitude. With all that's taken place this year, you have shown great understanding and patience. Without your support, our student athletes would not be as successful as they are. I'd like to really send a thank you to the Fall 2 sport coaches, swim and dive, and football. The coaches jumped through many hoops to ensure our student athletes had opportunity that we were not sure would happen. I will say, whenever you show up at an event, the coaches are always there, working very diligently with our student athletes to ensure that our participants participated at the highest level. So thank you very much, coaches. And before I end, I must say a huge thank you to Mrs. Dawn Hartson for all her hard work within the athletic department. Dawn's commitment to our athletes and to our coaches is commendable. Thank you, Dawn. At this time, I'd like to return it back over to Connor and Katie.
Good evening. My name is Caroline McGrath, and we are the girls swim and dive team. I'm a captain alongside Christina Canty, and our coaches include Coach Galimi and Coach Tracy. First, we want to give a thank you to the athletic director, Mr. Joe Haven, and the entire athletic department for giving us a season during COVID. We know there were a lot of moving pieces, and we're really grateful that we were able to have one. Next, we want to thank our coaches for being supportive and patient during this year specifically, as we know a lot has changed since last year. And finally, we want to thank the parents for being understanding and helping us out through the entire season. Now I'll introduce the team. Our seniors include Olivia Kniff, Anna Kochansky, Sloan Lewis, Selena Zalton, and Emma Van Ness. Our juniors are Rin Carita, Julia, and Bella Scagnelli. Our sophomores include Julia Bazinet, Kayala Schubert, Kayla Tatarian, and Eva Rydell. Our freshmen include Olivia Newton, Violet Rachel, Elle Riley, and Marion Schaefer. And our seventh graders include Faith Belk, Caroline Hardart, Eloise Liggett, Masha Lekovich, Hannah Lescott, Petra Monogenesis, Charlotte O'Friel, Samantha Pagano, and Campo Wolf. Now I'd like to introduce Christina, my co-captain.
I'm Christina Canty, and I'm co-captain along with Caroline McGrath. The best part of being a Bronco athlete through the years. The Bronxville swim team has a great and supportive environment. We are fortunate to have middle schoolers alongside seniors to form great relationships that have lasted after the team. Being a Bronco, you join a special community and are lucky enough to represent this town. We want to again say thank you and congratulations to all the teams, coaches, and athletes. Now would like to introduce our assistant coach, Maggie Tracy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Coach Maggie Tracy. This is my first year coaching Bronxville girls swimming. It was an absolute pleasure. I know that this year, as abnormal as it was very difficult. It's really hard to create motivation, when you're racing no one other than yourself. So thank you guys just for showing up and for keeping Bronxville swimming alive this year. Thank you, Coach Haven. Okay, also nice to meet you divers, because this is the first time we've interacted all year. Thank you for everything that you guys do. So I'm just going to announce our senior awards, and we also have one All-League honorable mention this year to Julia Reich. Congratulations. You can come get it. Good job. All right, so our seniors, I believe some of them are here, some of them aren't, which is cool. Emma Van Ness, Celine O'Zalton. You can come up and get your banner and your certificate. Thank you. Caroline McGrath, our senior captain. Congratulations. And then Anna Kate Kochansky. Congratulations. Pick up your banner. All right, Sloan Lewis. Sloan here? No. Olivia Kniff. Congratulations. Christina Canty, our other co-captain. Amazing. And then 2 awards to give out. All right, first is our MVP, Miss Julia Bazinet, who is not here this evening. She scored the most amount of points for every individual event that she swam in. She had a great season. She is not here, correct? Okay, and then Rookie of the Year, our middle schooler, big standout this year, Caroline Hardart. Congratulations. We put her in almost every event, and she scored points and everything, and you were a huge contribution to the team. Thank you so much. All right, and then I would like to introduce Coach Mike Darland from diving.
Thank you. I just wanted to let everyone know we had such a wonderful season. Diving is such a fun, crazy sport, and I had 5 crazy and fun divers to work with. So it was really great. I want to introduce them. First, Charlotte. Charlotte, can you raise your hand? There we go, great. So Charlotte, I have as giving us the most exciting moment of the season. And her exciting moment that she shared with us, and this was at the sectional championships, she had been working on a new dive. She has some good dives, backflip and some others, but the dive that she was working on was the reverse flip. And the reverse flip is where you're going, it looks like you're going to go do a front dive, and then all of a sudden you go the other way and you jump out from the diving board and you do a backflip, and it looks like you're going to hit the board or something, right? And it kind of feels like you're going to hit the board, right? So we worked on that, and I put the divers in a belt and hold them up so they don't hit the diving board. But she did that a number of times, did it beautifully. We took off the belt, and she was going to try it. All of a sudden, she did it, and the whole sectional team there, from all the different high schools, not just her high school, but all the different high schools, were like clapping like crazy because she did a beautiful reverse flip for her first one, right? So congratulations on giving us the most exciting moment of the season. Our second diver I want to talk about is Campbell Wolf. Campbell, where are you over there? Thank you. There we go. So Campbell, I have as the most amazing all-around diver. Because when you see Campbell on the diving board, she's very athletic. To be a good diver, you have to be a strong athlete. You have to be coordinated. When you're in the air, you have to have good form. She has that. She looks beautiful when she's doing her dives. And when you get up on the diving board, you just know when you watch her, she's good. You know, that's the thing about diving. You just know if somebody's good. And Campbell is one of those divers. So for the most amazing all-around diver, congratulations, Campbell. The next diver, I want to say, I'm giving her the most fun award because Eloise, where is Eloise? There she is. She's definitely the most fun when it comes to diving and being a part of this team. And she has a lot of good dives. I mean, she does a front 1.5, backflip, that reverse flip that we were talking about. She does that. She makes that look easy. And she's just one of those athletes that you like to be around, you know? All her teammates love being at practice with her. So for the most fun, we're going to give it up to Eloise. The next diver, Petra. Where are you, Petra? There you are. Good, good, good. So Petra, I have as the most improved. And Petra, she hasn't been diving for all that long. She's a good diver, but she hasn't been diving for all that long. She always comes charged up to practice. She's always motivated. She puts so much effort into practices and to her dives. And that's what really leads to somebody being good, is when you're motivated like that and you try so hard. She's just a beautiful diver. At the April 12th meet that we had, she did an inward dive, which I have it on my phone, but and I shared it with her and her teammates and her parents. That's one of those things you really like to do. So for most improved, congratulations. And I want to close with congratulating our captain, our dive captain, and that is Kayla Tatarian. So Kayla, where are you over there? There she is. Kayla, as a captain, she leads by example. She's very committed to diving. She has an amazing list of dives. You know, she does back 1.5 pike. I'm not sure if anybody knows what I'm talking about now. She does the reverse, but she doesn't do just the reverse flip. She does a reverse 1.5. So it almost looks like her head's going to hit, but then she just makes it look so easy, and she does it with such skill. It's really fun to watch. So she has all these hard dives, and probably the most important thing I wanted to say about her is she really keeps everyone involved. And this is another way of saying that she likes to talk to everyone, right? So she's very engaged. She talks to everyone. She keeps everybody, motivated, and she's a really good leader in that way. And at the sectional meet, I gotta say, she was outstanding. She just, all her dives looked so good. I was very proud of her and for her representing Bronxville. I know, our team here takes a lot of pride in what we do, and she was a model of that. So congratulations, Kayla. Thank you. Oh. Congratulations.
At this time, I would like to introduce the boys varsity football team and call senior captain TJ Curran to the podium.
Good evening. My name is TJ Curran. I'm accompanied by my fellow captains, Henry Donahue, George McCormick, and Will Murray. We would like to start off by thanking everyone who made this season possible. The captains' moms, the team dinner holders, the huddle lady who recorded and uploaded our film, The Huddle, Dan and Danielle, our trainers, Mr. Lockwood, the seniors and the underclassmen, Conk, and the security guards watching practice. We also want to thank the athletic department, more specifically our athletic director, Mr. Haven and Ms. Hartson, for helping to get us back on the field. Thank you to our athletic trainer once again, Danielle, for all of her hard work for our team. Thank you to the school board and the school foundation for their consistent support of Bronco athletics. We'd also like to thank Local Live for capturing our games this season and ensuring that nobody missed our games. In addition, we would like to give a special thank you to the parents. We're all so grateful for the parents' help and support throughout the years. Last, but certainly not least, thank you to our coaches for guiding us through the season and keeping us safe.
Hello. My name is George, and I would now like to introduce my teammates in addition to the captain. Oh, sorry, we already introduced the captains. All right, so we got the seniors. Peyton Diesel Beldotti, Jack Borsch, who's not here tonight, Benny Davis, Kyle the Pred Dillon, Eric Fleissig, Calvin Galimbu, Earl Gretzinger, Johnny Mo Baby Moynihan, Jonty Lad Onslow, Jack Pagano, Riley Ramundo, Connor Randall, Duncan Roser, JP and Willie Swenson, Teddy Wardell, Mikey Wield. Now our juniors, Teddy Dolan, Tommy Garofalo, Eglis, sorry, I'm not going to get the last name right, Jack Hirschberg, Chris Kelty, Andrew Knox, Preston Mays, my brother Spencer McCormick, Hunter Morris, Connor O'Neill, Danny Riley, and Gene Juice Rooney. Now our sophomores, there's only two of them, Chris Lockwood and Johannes Wortel. All right, now I'd like to introduce my fellow captain, Will Murray.
Thank you, George. What's the best part about being a Bronco athlete throughout the years? It's been an honor to represent the Bronxville communities these past years by being a Bronco athlete. The opportunity to play with the same group of guys since middle school is truly something special. Due to the fact that Bronxville is only a square mile, the sense of community around our athletic program is very tight-knit and supportive. Also, the alumni that came before us and the traditions that they upheld push us to where the Bronco be with pride. Next, I'd like to introduce my fellow captain, Henry Donahue.
Thanks, Will. So here are some team accomplishments. We finished the season undefeated, going 6-0. We had the #1 scoring offense and #1 scoring defense in Section 1. We outscored opponents 255-22, and we shut out 4 of the 6 teams we played. Some of our key wins include our win against 2019 Class C section champs Valhalla, who we beat 28-0, our win over longtime rivals Dobbs Ferry, 48-7, and our 38-0 victory over our crosstown rivals Tucko. Thank you and congratulations to all teams, coaches, and athletes. And now we'd like to introduce head coach Patsy Maginelli.
Good evening. First, I'd like to thank the community, the school board, superintendent, administration, and especially, obviously, we mentioned before, the athletic staff. Mr. Haven and Ms. Hartson have done a great job in supporting us through all the protocols and long days, and we really appreciate all the work they do, so we thank you again. I'd like to thank the parents for all their support, fellow coaches, and the 1 square mile for fully supporting us through these times. We were privileged to play this year, and we took it and we rode with it. We finished 6-0, like Henry said, and we're looking to continue that next season. But now we're going to kind of look at the season we had. First, I'm going to call the seniors up for their senior awards. Jack Pagano, Kyle Dillon, Peyton Baldati, TJ Curran, Ben Davis, Henry Donahue, Eric Flessick, George McCormick, Johnny Moynihan, Will Murray, Connor Randall, Teddy Wardell, Calvin Galamu, and Riley Raimondo. JP Swenson, Willie Swenson. Oh.
I'll grab, JP's not here, I'll grab it.
Okay. As you see, we have many seniors on the team this year. We'd like to thank them for all their hard work and dedication to not only this year's team, but since most of them were in 5th and 6th grade. It was an honor and privilege to coach them, and we wish them great success in their future. This past week, the Section 1 football committee met and gave out all league, all section, all conference, and individual awards. I'd like to now announce them, and please come up and receive your certificate. First, all league. We've had many players that reach all league status this year. It's been the most in my career, and I'm proud of each and every one of these young men. First, junior Tommy Garofalo. Preston Mays. Spencer McCormick. Senior Johnny Moynihan. Congrats. Senior Ben Davis. Eric Flessick. TJ Curran. Congrats. Chris Kelty. George McCormick. Peyton Baldati. Connor Randall. Riley Raimondo. Henry Donahue. Will Murray. Congrats. So those are our 2021 All-League Award recipients. Now All Conference. All Conference are automatically All-League. So first we have Chris Kelty. George McCormick. And finally, All Conference, Peyton Baldati. Congrats. Now our All Section Awards. We have 4 recipients. They were voted on by other coaches from other teams, and this is the highest award you can get from the league this year. So first, all section recipient, Riley Raimondo. Next, Connor Randall. Congratulations. Will Murray. And Henry Donahue. That's a lot. I'd like to congratulate all the recipients. Now for our individual awards. When you look back at the C&D, there are many great players this year, but there were a few special players. And this past week, all the coaches from C&D and the other classes voted for specific individual high awards. So first, the Defensive Back of the Year award goes to a player that played every down, knows how to get to the ball, is fast, and is taking his talents to Middlebury College next year. Congratulations to 2021 Defensive Back Class CD of the Year Award, Connor Randall. You got it. Next, we have the same recipient receiving the Defensive Lineman of the Year Award in Class C and D, and the Defensive Player of the Year Award in Class C and D. This was a tough. It went back and forth in the voting this past week, and I was proud to have him on top of this. So introducing the Class CD Defensive Lineman of the Year, the Class CD Defensive Player of the Year, Riley Raimondo. About that one, huh? A little bit. And finally, right, we have the Class C and D Offensive Back of the Year, the Class C and D Offensive Player of the Year, and the Class C and D Player of the Year. Congratulations to Henry Donahue. Sick. Now for our special awards. The Bob Bird Award is given for demonstrating courageous playing during the varsity football season and career. This individual was hurt his junior year, showed up every day to support his teammates, every game cheered him on, and worked really hard to get back to his senior year. He had a great year on the field, and I'm proud to give this to Johnny Moynihan. Well deserved. Next is the Phil Kuzma Award. This is awarded to a varsity player who demonstrated command of the Bronco defensive philosophy as evidenced by a selfless personal blend of leadership, mentorship, role modeling aimed at winning through pride, sacrifice, and desire. This could have been given to many people on our defense. As stated before, we only gave up 22 points to our opponents this year. But the recipient of the 2021 Phil Kuzma Award is Connor Randall. And the John Fearon Award is presented to a senior varsity player for an outstanding senior season. And this was pretty easy. Almost 1,000 yards rushing. I believe today he's probably the top two in the entire section. So we want to congratulate Henry Donahue. So in closing, I just want to thank everybody for all their support during these tough times. Again, thank the community, the administration and the staff, and all those who are involved on a daily basis to get these guys back on the field. I want to thank them for their hard work, dedication to Bronxville football and the Bronxville football community. We'll see you in 2021. Go Broncos.
That concludes our Fall 2 Sports Awards ceremony. I would like to offer another massive congratulations to the teams, coaches, and athletes who made this past season a huge success. Thank you all for your continued support of Bronco Athletics, and we hope you have a great rest of your evening.